But it's making her famous, all that kind of stuff.
How did that make you feel when she said that her childhood has made her famous?
It made me very sad because it's difficult for me just to accept that my child just does appear like that.
And what are you hoping this week will bring to you?
Going to make me
You say it in Afrikaans.
Dit kan my baie geduldiger maak.
And you hope,
As nou miskien hoor hier wat die waarheid is. Dan sal dit my meer rustiger maak.
What a difficult day. The 6th day in court, which was yesterday, Tuesday, the 11th of March, 2025. Joshlin Smith has been missing for over a year. I'm not sure what her birthday is, so she's probably around 7 years now. She was 6 years old at the time of her disappearance. Hey everybody, thanks for joining in today's video. This edition is an update on Joshlin's father. Although he hasn't been featured much and was not living with Kelly, who I'm going to call by her actual name, her name on her ID, Raquel, so that I don't confuse Kellys in this world, okay? So moving forward, Raquel Smith, mother to Joshlin Smith, and Joshlin Smith's father, Mr. Jose MK, we're not living together because obviously Raquel was living with her boyfriend Boeta, who is accused number 1 in this crime. What a sad day today. I'll share the clips, so make sure you stay till the end, where we have the social worker give an account of Joshlin's Smith's life and the fact that these guys were known to the social workers. This was not a brand new case. It just so happened, unfortunately, that Joshlin went missing. In my opinion, I think the social worker departments dropped the ball. What was difficult to watch is how confidently the social worker spoke on the stand. The social worker's name is Miss Mbambo, and she outlined the whole case, the whole file, everything. And then you ask yourself, if you knew all this, why was there no intervention earlier for Joshlin's life? You knew that her mother, Raquel Smith, was on substances that cannot be named on YouTube consistently. You knew that. And even though you knew that, you left Raquel in her care. The social worker outlines somebody tried to adopt Joshlin'S Smith, and that fell through the cracks. It didn't go through. And the social worker also outlines how they offered Raquel shelter, and she declined it and said, "Oh no, I don't need that. I've got a better offer. It's from a political company, and they're going to take me out of Saldanha Bay. They're going to take me out of Saldanha Bay, and they've offered me accommodation with my 3 children." So that is Raquel's firstborn, her son, Joshlin Smith, and the baby. I'm sorry that I keep pausing, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss out any important detail. This is a devastating story. Now, that political party, I'm assuming, because of Gayton McKenzie, is Patriotic Alliance. Now, is that interference? Is that did the Patriotic Alliance interfere in the processes of the social workers department? Should this have been handled better by the political party? I don't know. I'm still processing what my honest opinion on that. I'll probably do a separate full video on it. But if the social department had taken this matter more seriously from the time, guys, the social worker department had started working with Kelly in 2018. Raquel Smith was no stranger to the social department. And then also my memory takes me back to when they did that inspection in loco inspection. I'm saying it vice versa, in loco inspection. And you see the conditions that they were living under. I'm not passing judgment on the community. I'm speaking only with regards to Kelly. The house that they lived in, they showed us that. This is the house she lived in with her 3 children. And at the same time, the social worker accounts that they would, there would be domestic violence incidences in front of the children. And who is the child that is remaining that is able to account this? It is the son who was older than Joshlin. Then you ask yourself, Raquel was living with her boyfriend. They were doing substance stuff. What other stuff was going on in that house that the kids haven't said? Was there any form of abuse? Is that taking imagination too much out of context? Why did the social worker department not intervene earlier? I want to take my commentary in a different direction. Joshlin Smith's father, Mr. MK, he collapsed in court today. This was not his first time, it was his second time. Again, I'm not a medical expert or anything done. No, I'm just giving my opinion. So please take it and pick and choose as you please. I'm not saying this is it. This is a diagnosis. I'm in no position to diagnose him. But if he's listening to this, or if his family is listening to this, or somebody is listening to this, this is going to be difficult to hear. But I am of the opinion he mustn't go to court. He's a young man. You can see from his photo, he's a young man. He's not old at all. But he's under so much stress and shock. And that can have an effect on him, on his health. I'm sure he wants to see Joshlin return alive. He could possibly have a stroke. Like, the more he listens in on that court, the more it takes a toll on his body. In my opinion, okay? This is layman terms, okay? Matters of the public jury. He could have a stroke. He could have a heart attack. There are over 90 witnesses for the state. There is more that is going to be said about his daughter that is going to shock him. He doesn't have the strength right now, and I feel he needs to stay home. However, I also understand, on the other hand, why he's inside Parati, the courtroom. I do understand. I really do, and I empathize with him because he also wants answers. He wants answers on where is his daughter? Where is his biological daughter, guys? Where is she? And all these things that he's hearing about his daughter piecing together. Maybe he didn't even know that his daughter was living in an environment with all these substances. Maybe he didn't know that his daughter was living with her mother and his boyfriend. I'm not accusing number 1 of anything, but I'm saying substance abuse can come with, hallucinations, liquid courage. The list is endless. I'm not even going to go into that. Where's Joshlin Smith? This is heartbreaking. This is devastating. It reminds me of the Senzo Meyiwa trial. You guys know I cover that case intensely. And Senzo Meyiwa's brother, speaks about it consistently, that his mother cannot watch the trial. She just cannot. Her health cannot handle it. Her heart cannot handle it, because she too is asking, what happened to my son? And court has been dragging. This has been a period of over 10 years. Over 10 years since her son passed away, but court is about 2 years in. But still no answers. You still don't have answers. So I empathize and I understand the need for a parent to get that closure, to get that final answer. What happened? Where is my daughter? What happened to Senzo Meyiwa? Those are definite, valid questions. However, I feel he also needs to prioritize his health, because being in the courtroom is taking a health toll on him. And I feel that the judge is also very compassionate in terms of pausing court proceedings, just so they can take care of him, and then court continues. However, I think he shouldn't go to court anymore. It's such a tough line to walk. It's really, really tough. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. But at the same time, Kelly refused social worker accommodation, social worker shelter for herself and her 3 children, because we all know her priority was my man has to be there, okay? Jolo, guys, Kelly chose her boyfriend over the safety of her children. That is the version that we are hearing so far. And it's still being tested in the court. Joshlin's father is definitely dealing with immense anxiety, and that could lead to a stroke or a heart attack, in my opinion, or something even worse. Right now, there's still so much uncertainty in the Joshlin Smith's trial. A lot of testimonies are going to happen. I believe the social worker is going to be cross-examined later today by the defense team. It's going to be interesting to find out what angle they're going to take with her testimony. I'm going to end my commentary here for now, and then I'm going to play the clips for you, and then we can catch up after that. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you for sure on my next upload.
Geskryf aan die maatskaplike dienste waar sy uiteengesit het die redes waarom sy nie wil gaan na die shelter.
Kujongwe unonhlalonhle ke ejonge ukukhuseleka komntana lo ebeza uhamba naye kuba le engagement ibisenzwa kunye naye ofisini.
The social worker took into consideration the safety of the child because this conversation took place in an office. Die maatskaplike werker het gekyk na die veiligheid van die kind want hierdie gesprek was plaasgevind in die kantoor.
Celebrate ready uba bebezayo admit bobabini kule shelter.
Hulle was al gereed om beide aangeneem te word by hierdie shelter eerlikwaar.
After ke
person that fell ill in the hall. It's evident that we're not going to finish.
no ku confirm my allegations of the children or notion of the children being in need of care.
Om ook te bevestig dat die kinders wel nodig hebben om naar te zorgen to make sure that the children really do need care.
Investigations ke ziye zakonkludwa.
The onderzoek is toe afgehandeld. The investigation is concluded.
After ke kuye kwafumaniseka uba abantwana bebe exposed to domestic violence ekhaya.
After it became clear that these children were exposed to domestic violence at home, but the kinders blootgestel was aan familie tot tweede reis.
Kukonfirmwa also that abazali aba bantu bebehlala nabo bebesebenzisa iziyobisi.
Further, it was confirmed that the parents they were residing with were using drugs. It was verder bevestigd dat ouers van hulle gewone welms gebruik.
Kwaye indlela ebebehlala ngayo ibingeyondlo indlela conducive for ukukhulisa abantwana.
And the manner in which they were staying, my lord, was not conducive to bring up children. When after was niet een goede stand om kinders op te brengen.
I'm sorry, I just want to have this clear. This is an investigation that you are doing for the Children's Court Inquiry with regards to the circumstances between accused 1 and 3. They are living together with the children. Am I correct?
Kunjalo.
This investigation that anders wat die van Nederland is, anders wat die zelf van Noordse in verband met die kinders, waar hulle met besluit gekend er is over de achterwaarts gedeste jaar. That's correct, ma'am.
So when you were referring to the children were being exposed to family violence at home, is that family violence at home being perpetrated in the relationship between accused and accused?
It was apparent ukuba if the relationship yabo ibine domestic violence.
Witnesses became clear that the relationship with family violence, there were voorkomens of hierdie familie probleme gehad as a familie.
Ukubheka phambili abantwana nabo rather uRequeen uye wayiconfirma ukuba abazali umama no partner wakhe bebeye balwe phambi kwabo.
Requeen also said that the mother and the father would have a fight in front of them. Requeen het verder bevestigd dat die ma het is Smith en police besloten om een zo nood zo geveg gehad het en die woordigheid.
Is this relevant, Ms. Swanepoel?
My Lord, in light of the plea explanation, That's the only evidence. Clear explanation of accused number 1. Exhibit D, I think. That's the only evidence.
So just lead relevant evidence, please.
Thank you, my Lord.
I've allowed you a lot of latitude,
Thank you, my Lord. Thank you, my
but you're
Lord.
going too far now.
Thank you, my Lord. Madam, when you concluded this investigation, your report was given to the Children's Court Inquiry, and was the final order then made with regards to the placement of Requin and Rachel?
ingaba ke uphando lwabo ke banikeza enkundleni apho kwathatha isigqibo esasixela uba ngokuhlaliswa kwaKwena noRachel.
Kwi-investigations ke eziconductiweyo iye yafanalizwa i-placement
Placement was finalized in the investigation done, my Lord.
ka-Requin
And Requin,
nge-3rd kaJuly 2024
derde Julie jaar 2024,
with the recommendation that a place kwi-foster care.
met de aanbeveling dat die foster care moet geplaatst worden.
A place kwi-foster care ka-Mrs. Kuler Priscilla.
Priscilla Kulen, waar hij moest gaan. He was supposed to be put in the foster care of Priscilla Kulen.
Queen.
That is in 2024.
Kwi-investigations also beziqhutywa kwaye kwafumana isicelo ukuba utata womntana utata kaRachel ufuna i-access to Rachel.
Gedurende die onderzoek hier waren er voorkom dat die biologische vader van Rachel contact met wil kunnen bezoeken. It became clear that during the investigation that the father of Rachel wanted some access to his child.
Primarily ukuhlala nokukhathalela uRachel.
So primair met the play and om te zien. Primarily to care and to stay with Rachel.
Kuba ke bengahlali kwi-area ye-social worker apho asebenza khona.
Since he wasn't residing in an area where the social worker is, he wasn't working in the area where the social worker is, aangezien het gewerkt of gebruikt in de area waar die maatschappelijke werker gebeurde.
Unontlalo-ntle uye wathumela izicelo zicheka okanye ziassessa i-social circumstances katata.
Die maatschappelijke dienstwerker doet mensen versturen om gaan kijken de sociale omstandigheden van pa. De social worker then sent people to investigate the social circumstances of the father.
Can I shorten this? Did you then request assistance from social workers at DSD in the Northern Cape to investigate the social circumstances of the father?
I confirm.
Bacela abantu phaya ke ba jonge imeli kudala.
And after that
That's
was...
correct, my Lord. I confirm die het so vraag dit so. Gevra deur die maatskaplike dienste worker om te sien van die sosiale omstandighede van die pa.
And the recommendations were then given to the Children's Court.
Die aanbeveling was oorgaan aan die kinderhof.
Kunjalo, my lord.
That's correct, my Lord. Is reg so julle.
And was a final order then made also with regards to Rachel?
Dis gebos, ons kyk so geweldsens van my Lord.
Inkundla yasikhaba isicelo sokuba uRachel aplacewe kwi-care katata ngela xesha.
The application of the father was refused that Rachel be put in the care of the father at that stage. Op daardie oomblik was sy aansoek nie successful that the Rachel would say we don't moet woon nie.
Izizathu ke zazizezokuba
The reasons was that my Lord, the readers of this year,
i-report eyayiprovidiwe yi-social worker yase-Northern Cape yayingayisatisfy inkundla.
the report which was provided by the social worker of Northern Cape did not satisfy the court. Die verslag wat ingehandig was deur hierdie maatskaplike werker van worker het die hof tevrede gestel.
Kwacelwa ke ukuba unontlalo-ntle avelele iinkalo ezacelwa ngumagistrate ngela xesha.
Because there was a request that the social worker must look into what the court said she must look at as far as the decision was concerned.
Isicelo ke sikamagistrate se-presiding officer yayisesi sokuba.
So I'm actually going to end this clip right here so I don't make this video long. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Should Joshlin Smith's father continue to go to court? Is this a health risk for him? Is this going to cause a medical emergency? Should the judge, Nathan Erasmus, issue an order preventing him from coming to court, not because he's disruptive, but for the benefit of his own health? Is the social worker, I also want to hear your thoughts as well with regards to the social worker department. Did they neglect Joshlin Smith's best interests at heart? What happened with the foster parent? I will do that, or the foster parent application. I'll do that in a separate application, in a separate video, I'm sorry. And how that could have prevented Joshlin from going missing. I feel like Kelly had her thoughts for a while. She'd had thoughts for a while. They do talk about since August of 2023, there were plots for all 3 children. We'll find this out. This is obviously a developing story as more testimonies come to the forefront. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. 45% of you are watching my videos without subscribing. Kindly consider subscribing. That's a thumbs up indication for me to continue doing these videos so that you guys get, the chopped up version, nice and compact, instead of watching the full 6-hour edition and not knowing where are the parts to watch and skip through. So just hit that subscription button. I'd highly appreciate it. And to you who is already subscribed, you absolutely know you have my heart. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the ads as well. And remember to share this video as well. There could be somebody whose 6-year-old child is living in an environment that is not in the best interest of the child. And maybe the mother goes to work and is unaware of the dangers that the child is being exposed to. I'm not saying all blended family relationships are problematic. I'm just saying things happen, and maybe a finer tooth comb could have helped Joshlin Smith, and she wouldn't be a missing child today. She is still missing to date, has not yet been located. Somebody knows where Joshlin is. Somebody has Joshlin. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I look forward to them. And to you watching outside the club, today's a good day to hit that subscription button. Thanks for watching. Consider as well joining the channel. I always appreciate and love seeing the notification that a new member has joined. I've uploaded a new video for you guys. Very different style, but I'm going to be doing more of that in the membership side. Thanks for watching. Thanks for funding the channel. I'll catch you on my next upload.